Hello, I'm Amelia Reynolds. First tonight, the national reaction to a Look East investigation into the staffing crisis facing many of the region's GP surgeries. In response to our story, the British Medical Association said many surgeries were at breaking point, and as a result, some have stopped taking on new patients altogether. In Clacton-on-Sea in Essex, 3 out of 4 of the town centre surgeries have closed their patient lists. Tonight, the BMA is warning that is just the tip of the iceberg. Nikki Fox reports.
7:30 a.m. and this practice in the town centre's ready for another busy surgery. For some staff, it's a 15-hour day, 5 days a week. It's a small surgery, but each doctor has a list of 2,500 people. That's 900 more than the national average.
It's painful more than anything else.
You never had a back problem before?
The practice is now so full, it's stopped taking patients.
It's very sad that, you stop from patients coming in because you're giving the patient have less choice to go around. And if you look from the patient side, where will the patient go then?
The Essex seaside town has an ageing population and areas of deprivation. The workload means it's even harder to recruit GPs in Clacton.
We only need 1 or 2 doctors to leave the area and the whole system could collapse.
NHS England says it's spending £15 million in trying to recruit more GPs to work in places like Clacton. It also says there are 5,000 more full-time equivalent GPs than there were 10 years ago. And it's not just a problem in Clacton. 100 GP surgeries out of 8,000 made that request. The British Medical Association says many more are struggling to cope and are at breaking point.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. There are large numbers of practices right around the country who are struggling with their workload pressures and are taking these extreme steps to close their lists, often because they can't recruit enough GPs to replace those who've left. Practices are keen to maintain safe service to their existing patients, and that's why they're taking these steps.
The Department of Health is assuring patients they will find a doctor. But for now, in Clacton, GPs continue to work longer hours to cope with demand. Nikki Fox, BBC Look East, Clacton.